Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my everyday summer makeup routine, even though I feel like my makeup routine stays the same between summer, fall, winter, and spring. But I just so happen to be filming this in the summertime, so it's going to be my summer makeup routine, if that makes sense. But let's just get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of skin prep. I already have moisturizer on, but I'm going to put on sunscreen because sunscreen is super important. This is the Round Lab sunscreen. This is a Korean sunscreen. This sunscreen and the Summer Fridays one are my top two favorite sunscreens of all time. This one's physical sunscreen and this one's a chemical, but both are great. So I don't really measure it out. I know you're supposed to wear like a certain amount of sunscreen, but I just kind of put it on. Also, if I look down, it's because I have my mirror right here. Just gonna rub it all in. It is so hot in my room, I'm like baking. The reason why I like these sunscreens is because they feel really lightweight and there's like no white cast. I'm gonna put my hair back in these little clips. Oh! Okay. Also, I usually layer my sunscreen, like I'll put some of this on too. I don't even think I'm going outside today, but I'm just putting it on anyway. Can't forget the neck. Oh god, it's really dripping down my neck. Ah! I guess I'll just rub it on my lips too. Okay, now that we have a heck ton of sunscreen on, I'm gonna put on some chapstick because that is so important, or lip balm. I keep saying chapstick. I need to stop saying that because I don't actually use the chapstick brand. This is the Lanolin, yeah, Lanolin lip balm. It is so, this is so good. I love it. It's like a nipple balm. It's like a nipple balm brand, but it is so good. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I take my color corrector for under my eyes. This is the Bobbi Brown one. And this is in the shade Extra Light Bisque. This is honestly the wrong shade. I grabbed the wrong one, but it's fine. So I put this on under my eyes because I have really bad dark circles, which is like my biggest insecurity ever. I've been insecure about them ever since I was like 5 years old. So yeah, let's not get too into that. But yeah, I gotta cover my dark circles. But it's like, even if I do cover them with makeup, they still show through just because they're so dark and it's genetic. And it kind of does cancel out the, I don't even know what color my dark circles are. Okay, now that I have that on, sometimes I will go in with this IT Cosmetics color corrector as well, but it really just depends on how I'm feeling. I guess I'll just put a little dot on both eyes. Okay, then I will go in with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is really good. This is like a dupe for the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. Sometimes I mix the two. I just do like a line on each side. Sometimes on my chin too. I don't like putting makeup on my forehead. It's really weird. I'm gonna do my neck too to make it a little bit even. I'm gonna put this onto like a little tiny dot. Then I rub it in. I feel like I use a good amount of drugstore and high-end makeup products, so hopefully you guys find some products in here that you would like too. And I kind of just rub the excess on my forehead, but I don't know why. I just don't like having liquids on my forehead and stuff. Okay, now that I'm looking a little bit bronzy, I do go in with a tiny bit of foundation. Sometimes I skip this step and I'll just use concealer, but I'll just put a tiny bit of this Mario foundation. This is in the shade 5N. Oh shoot. This was in the shade 903. The medium glow, just in case you're wondering. I'll take my beauty blender because beauty blenders, they do kind of soak up the product and I don't want too much foundation, so I'll just like go, I usually focus it around like my cheeks and I'll bring it down like this. I really do like this Mario foundation. It's really good, but I feel like I always get the wrong shade in everything. I suck at shade matching. Okay, moving on to concealer. I use this Revolution concealer in the shade C4. The cap of this totally came off. That's okay. So I put this concealer like right here, like that. And then I take this Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape concealer and then I'll put a dot like right here, like that. And then sometimes if I have blemishes or dark spots that I want to conceal, I'll also do that. So kind of like to put it under my nose here. Okay, let this marinate while I do my eyebrows. I use the NYX eyebrow pencil. I have tried the Benefit and the Anastasia brow pencils, but I don't know, I feel like I have to buy brow pencils quite often and I just don't want to spend $20-something every single time I need a new eyebrow pencil, so I just go for drugstore for these. I hate buying makeup that's like the essentials. Like I don't like buying foundation, eyebrow pencils, mascara, all the boring stuff, but it's so fun to buy like the highlighters and the bronzers and the eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. So when I do my eyebrows, I kind of just focus on the tail end and then I'll work my way to the front. When I get to the front of my eyebrows, I do that thing where you like go alongside your nose and I make a little line. And then I just very lightly fill in the front. Okay, sometimes I have a bad eyebrow day, so today is one of those days, so I need to clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna use this Merit concealer in the shade Dune, and then I'm gonna take one of these little brushes and get a tiny bit of concealer and just clean it up. Okay, once your eyebrows are perfectly uneven, it's time to set it. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I know a lot of people use brow gels first, but I like to do it after, and I only use it on like the tips. My eyebrows are very stubborn, so they don't really stay in place, but we're just gonna do it anyway. And then sometimes after doing that, I have to go in a little bit more with the brow pencil. Gosh, today it's not a good day for this. Okay, that's the best I'm gonna get it. Now I'm just gonna blend out the concealer with my finger. When I let it sit like this, it really builds the coverage, which is nice, so that's why I do it. Oh my gosh, my battery is gonna die. Okay, I hope my camera angle looks the same, but if it doesn't, sorry. I finished blending all my concealer with my fingers, and now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm going in with the Saie Sunmelt bronzer. This is in the lightest shade, I believe. Light bronze. Yeah, this stuff melts into the skin. Just like the name, Sunmelt. Another thing about me and buying makeup is if I know a product will last me forever, for example, foundation, blush, highlighter, even color corrector and concealer, that stuff lasts me forever. So I'm more willing to spend more money on those types of products because I know I'm gonna have them for a really long time. But things like mascara and an eyebrow pencil, that stuff I go through really fast. So I'm not as willing to like splurge on those items, if that makes sense, because I'm gonna have to just buy them the next month. Oh, eyeshadow. Eyeshadow lasts me forever because I don't really wear it that often too. Sometimes I'll even put a little bit of bronzer on my nose, even though I feel like that's totally not a good makeup technique. Then I'll kind of go over everything with a beauty blender to make sure it's blended. Sometimes I feel like my bronzer might not look exactly how I want it to look, so I'll take this Merit concealer again and just draw a little line under my cheekbone to define it more. Now, I recently got into wearing blush. I don't like to put a lot because I feel like it kind of brings out my dark circles. Like the people that can put blush under their eyes, it looks so good on them, but on me, it looks like I got punched in the face. So I'm gonna take this NARS concealer, this NARS blush. This is the NARS liquid blush in that name. I know I'm not gonna say it online. Oh yeah, that one. Blend it on my hand a little bit, and then I'll take like a little dot, or sometimes I'll like take the beauty blender and dip it onto the back of my hand. Maybe a little bit on my nose. I don't like a lot of blush, just a wee bit. Can we talk about how it is almost the end of July already? Because I haven't done anything, I feel like, this summer. I feel like I need to go outside more and just do more things, because I live in Washington and it's raining a lot of the year. I feel like I am so slow at doing my makeup. Like I can literally spend an hour doing my everyday makeup routine and I don't know why. Okay, we're on to powder. I'm gonna be using, I switch between powders. I have this L'Oreal Infallible Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent Light Medium, or 612. I like this stuff, but I ran out. And then I also have this Morphe like pink, brightening pink setting powder, and this is the one that I've been using recently just because, I don't know, I have it. And then I also have the Laura Mercier like mini size. So sometimes I'll put this all over my face and then this one will just go under my eyes, but sometimes I'll just put the Morphe one all over my face because I'm lazy. So I take a little bit and I put it on the beauty blender, and then I have to make sure I blend out the concealer under my eye again because I get creasing because I have these little fine lines. And then I'll take it and I'll just put it under my eye and on my eyelid. Honestly, I feel like powder under your eyes can make such a big difference. Like sometimes when I just use concealer and I don't set it with powder, you can really still see my dark circles, but I feel like powder adds an extra level of like coverage, or maybe it's just like it takes the shine away, so then it makes them look better. I don't really know. Today is one of those days that I'm just gonna put this powder like all over my face. Just kind of focus it on the T-zone. I don't know. I don't even know what skin type I have. I feel like I have I don't know, at one point I had oily skin, at one point I had dry skin, now I might have a combination. I don't know. Because like my skin I feel like does get oily throughout the day, or like when I take a photo with flash, it really looks oily. Even though in person it might not look that oily, but on camera it does. So then I'm like, I can never win. Okay, now I'm gonna do highlighter. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow. It looks like this. I've had this for years and look how much I have left. Pretty much the entire thing. And I'm pretty sure this highlighter is like $5 or I don't know. It's pretty inexpensive, so I just use that. And I put it under my brow bone on the tip of my nose, and then like I bring it to like the bridge a little bit. And then I'll put it on my finger like that, and then I'll go like right here on my cheekbones. Now that my face is done, I will go in with setting spray. I've been using the Youthforia setting spray. I really like this stuff, but then sometimes I'll also use the Charlotte Tilbury one, and sometimes I don't even use setting spray at all. That feels so cooling. I'm so hot. I'm sweating. I actually perm my eyelashes all the time, but I haven't permed them in like a month or a little over a month, so they're still curly, but I always like, even if my eyelashes are permed, I do like to use an eyelash curler. So I'm gonna use this one by Revlon. I start at the base and I do a few pumps, and then I kind of go up my lashes and do a few more pumps, if that makes sense. And then I'll go back to just curling the base. And then it'll look something like that. I don't know, I feel like my eyelashes look a little bit weird today. Yesterday I saw an eyelash on my inner corner that I just knew it was ready to come out. I just knew it was. So I go to take my fingers and I like pull out my lashes, and 3 eyelashes come out, all right next to each other. I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. I look bald right there. My eyelashes are nice and curled. So now it's time for mascara, wherever it is. I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High mascara. I actually kind of need a new one. This one's drying out. And then I just apply that. I also get the back side of my lashes. Mascara is on, and now I take tweezers to kind of separate my lashes a little bit. Sometimes if I want my lashes to have an extra lift, I'll go like this. And then I will go like this with my lashes, and it kind of pushes them up. Then I take a Q-tip and lick it, and then I take off the mascara on my lid. Today I actually did pretty good. I didn't get too much mascara on my lid. Usually it's like a lot. This is why I can never do eyeshadow first. And the last and final step is lips, which usually I'll just wear lip balm, but I just got sent these lip balms by Naturium, and I can't even explain to you how good this is. I thought this was my favorite lip balm, and it still is. I really love it, but this is this is on a whole nother level. It's so good. And it's like $10, which is way cheaper than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be like 20 something dollars when I looked it up, but it's $10. So I'm definitely gonna be repurchasing these once I run out. I have like other shades too, and I gave my friend one, but they're all so good. And just watch. I'm so excited to show you. Okay, they're lip balms, so they're so hydrating. Like, look at this. They're so glossy. It is just so glossy and hydrating. And look at the applicator. It is just so nice. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just so nice. I love it. This one's my favorite shade. This one's in Plum. It's so good. What I also love about this is I can wipe this off completely and my lips will still feel so nourished. It's so weird, but so good. And I don't get that from really any other lip balm, even Aquaphor and stuff. So, highly recommend this product. Okay, well, I am done with my makeup. Here is the final look. This is what I look like. Here's my makeup in the bathroom lighting. This lighting is impeccable. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this is my makeup. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my summer makeup routine. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. That would be really great. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.